Hello, Brother Vendar here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where I am again doing a custom battle. This one sent in live on Twitch by Sheriff223, a long time viewer of the channel. Oh, 1920? Okay, 1920. Who's obviously in the Twitch chat and telling me to fix things. So we're going to go 1920, and we want a line of battle, a proper dust up. And it must have casements. And, oh, would you look at that? The Dreadnought 4... absolutely perfect for them. And we can make it a really thick ship. But I prefer reduced draft thick beams. Okay, automod is there. Casement fun. The thing with casement guns is they're not very good. They're fun, but they make your roll go absolutely berserk. So I'll see. Whoa, cage masts seem they're terrible. Yeah, it's going to be a tall, advanced tower. One. The twos are interesting because they have this kind of armoured look to them, but the one is very minimal. Very, very minimal. Yes, okay. And then, could we get a similar looking rear tower? Like the rear tower 7? Oh, yeah, I like that. Almost looks like a sailing ship. Stick a couple of sails on it, you know. You got got a makeshift brig. Oh, Nage, hello. Thank you very much for the resub. But on a belt, yes, I absolutely can. And I'll stop taking requests. Mod AHV it 9040 mod dreads. Yes, we can. Yes, I do want to make it. I'm not convinced that this is a particularly American thing to do. I know they did like their turbo drives though, so we'll maybe go with that. No, not electric steering. I don't like it. I prefer the turbo electric. In case you're wondering, because I never explained myself with that. Electric steering increases your hull weight and makes your engines more expensive. Well, all of them do that. But electro-hydro, you don't get the water pumping and ship repair problems, which is why I tend to prefer it, even though it is a little bit heavier. Crop 4. Damn. Range not important. Now then, we have an huge amount of smoke. I could probably go for a 2-funnel setup if I wanted, especially with turbo electric drive. Go turbo electric forced, perhaps. Although I'm actually thinking deck funnels. I know I can fit a funnel there, but it's annoying trying to get them the same height. Yeah, we're going to go balanced, and we'll go 2 of those. Now, I know Americans didn't like going fast, but this thing, this thing can go at ludicrous speeds. Look at that. Jesus. What about just a natural boiler? Yeah, we're going to go turbo electric natural. 25 knots. That's a bit more US Navy style. Now then, guns 1920 were probably in the we're in the 14-inch era. There's me saying we don't use them. Although we could go up to 16s, but If we go for a 14, that would be like a standard, like a Tennessee or something, I guess. Very American caliber to use, and we could do again the classic ABXY triple. Yes. Yes, I'm feeling this ship so far. Right, secondary guns. I tend to like whatever the smallest option is for the casements. I know they're not going to do anything anyway, even if I went for 8-inch guns. So I might as well just stick in the cheapest ones I can. And yeah, we'll go with that. 5-inch guns. It's fine. All right. All or nothing. Damn. Some fancy stuff. Ooh, hello. Capitalistic. I'm going to go CPBC HE shells as well. Just in case we're able to absolutely rip through. Yeah, we'll have a look at the AI's ship in a minute. Hey there, W. How are you doing, sir? Well, I mean, I will still recommend that people, like, if you don't know how to lay out your main guns, yeah, absolutely go for 4 twins or 3 triples, ABX, ABXY, or in rare cases 2 quads. That's kind of your optimal gun layout. But if I was doing that, I'd be doing that with 16s on this hull. So because I'm going for the smaller guns, then I'm going for more. And obviously I'm copying the Americans and what they did. I'm just going to go regular crew again. It tends to give you quite fun battles. And then I suppose armour. There's literally nothing else we can give the ship. Let's make it spacious. Maximum bulkheads. There we go. It's just to avoid me having ludicrous armour, although it's still pretty goddamn good already. 19-inch default armour on those guns. Bloody hell. Yeah, 14-inch main belt. 6-3 deck is fine in this era. 19-inch tower? 19-inch tower. 7-inch extendeds. 8-inch extendeds. Yeah, I think if I go any more, I'll be pushing it. Get a bit more main belt. 15. That is very snazzy. There we go. The Pennsylvania. Not bad. She needs a little bit of balancing, but not a lot, which is promising. I don't know when that is coming, Robbo. So Robbo asked when the dev's going to let us have the same caliber gun. So if you have the same caliber, different numbers, so like a King George V style ship or an Angry Doria, where you have, you know, so KG5 had a quad here and a dual here, famously. They should share the same ammunition and targeting information. Devs did say that they were going to do that at some point, but haven't seen it yet. There we go. Perfectly balanced, good pitch, good roll, 100% engine efficiency. That's a nice ship. And I think it is definitely American. Like, I think if you saw that, you'd think, yes, that is an American ship. Right. Let us have a look at the enemy. Now, they could have the Dreadnought 5. Yeah, well, let's give them the Dreadnought 5. I think that is probably going to be the fairest. The Beowulf. And I'll let the AI design the ship. Sorry, you want it to be called the Florida? No problem. Right, let's have a look at this thing the AI has designed. 15-inch guns. Interesting choice. They look good as well. And millions of secondaries that I'm sorry to disappoint people, but I will be taking them off as they are in the way and they make the ship look a little bit ridiculous. I'll keep this battery of... Tell you what, I'll upgrade that to a battery of... an actual battery of 6-inch guns. So that it looks a little bit better. 15, 15, 15, 15. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of those 6-inch guns. Can you tuck this back? No. Okay. Oh, actually, you've got a 4-weight offset. How the flip does that have a 4-weight offset? Really don't like that tower setup. I love those towers, but I prefer it if they were the same. Gross funnel. Ooh, you can get the one with the cranes. Fun. But it's probably the hyper funnel. Oh, wow. Look at that. That you can actually fit in there. Okay. Let's pull this gun back. I know this is sacrilege, but I'm actually going to get rid of this gun. So that they have a slightly more reasonable look to them. And I know it makes the 4-weight offset worse. Don't come at me in the comments yet, just yet. There is something unbalancing this ship. I'm wondering what on earth it is. It's not the armour either. Oh, well, I guess they're going to have an unbalanced ship. Torpedo tubes? I don't think it has torpedo tubes. Nope. No, it doesn't. Very mysterious. I mean, I think the problem is if you look at the ship, the middle of the ship is roughly here, right? And both funnels are forward of that. And so really you want these funnels here. So that is probably the issue. Because where the funnels are determine where the engines are. So the engine is putting the engines kind of here. So forward on the ship. It could also be the casements. Because they've gone for 8-inch casement guns. And they're all at the front. But even so, taking them all out gives a 12-inch offset. So we'll leave them in for I can probably go a bit faster than 24 knots if they wanted, right? Now that actually helps with their efficiency. And maxes out their weight. 27.6. There we go. Bully for them. The bots stopped working, by the way, in Age. I need to take it off and add it again, but I can't be bothered. They do super duper fire on the back. Indeed. I've got to rid of this one. And move the towers. That's a good idea. Can try that. I am also worried about sticking this out on its arse. That is the other thing I am... Oops. The other thing I'm concerned about. Right, let's take that off then. Let's see if that works. So that is a really good idea. Collects it. Thank you. Gonna have to take these 6-inch guns off and bring them back. Don't worry. They will return. Secondary 6. Actually, can you fit a... Boom. 6. They're 6-inch triple guns, I seem to remember. One there. One there. And one there. And you actually have a slight half-weight offset. And, for some reason, overweight. Overweight. Let's come standard crew quarters then. But there we go. A tiny, tiny half-weight offset, which we can probably fix. Yeah. Or at least make not very bad. There you go. Hello there, Max Barry. Do you mind if I just call you Max? I'm not going to try and pronounce the rest of it because I'm just going to get in a dyslexic mess. Yeah, that was a really good suggestion. That was a really good suggestion. Thank you. Right, let's see how this goes. French campaign is finished. The Italian campaign is finished. Even there's another campaign coming out for YouTube, which is done. It's already finished. It was not a very long campaign. So yeah, this is just a custom battle. Okay, pause. We're just going to put you. In a big line. Complex tactics. Means the Utah is now the lead ship. Which states did we get? We've got South Dakota, Kearsarge, that's not a state. Maryland, North Dakota, Massachusetts, Texas, Oklahoma, Florida, Illinois, and Utah. Kearsarge being the old one out. An Austrian campaign. I have done one before. I don't know what the next campaign will be. I haven't had a good idea. I haven't had inspiration yet. Jesus. Right, what are the Germans up to? Don't know, moving around. Ooh, good damage. They aren't firing back, which is interesting. I'm not sure why that is. That's actually a really cool looking vessel. Nice to see the Dreadnought 5. I don't think I've used this ship in a while. Got the new look German turrets and new funnels and things on it. Makes it a bit more visually distinctive. Yeah, they were just out of range. Well, it's fine with me. Inflicting quite a lot of damage already. It's not that, it's that I can't, like, when people have usernames on Twitch, because it's all lowercase and there's no spaces, it's really hard for me to read. My French pronunciation is not particularly great either, of course, but I do try. Right, I'm going to double back because we're kind of heading anti-parallel at the moment. You vote that you're on the Texas. Where is Texas actually? Taking fire, but otherwise all right. The other advantage is, as Utah comes back, we should collect all the ships and we should have a proper line of battle. Yeah, German campaign might be interesting. I haven't done one of those for a while. Florida man. Where's the Florida actually? Here she is. Third in the line. Leading things up for the Germans is the Weissenberg. But I think I favour the Americans in this because, yeah, the 14-inch gun is smaller, but it is a Mark III to their Mark. I think those 15s are Mark 1s. And yes, we are slower by a few knots. But we have much thicker armour. And armour wins battles. And it's not that these have bad armour, I did check they wasn't terrible. But it is not as good. Look at that. It's been a while since I played in America with the American fleet, actually. Definitely looking forward to some new American hulls. But this is a good one. I like this hull. Bum, bum. No, the full campaign is not, as I understand it, 106 is not too far away. I don't know when exactly. We will see it, but I think it will come out as a beta relatively soon, which will be really exciting. Looks like, yeah, we have our first sinking. Well, then there were 9. Kearsarge. Oh, he's way out of position. Whoa, what? The Wrath. That's way back here. What happened to you? What did happen to you? Extensive fire? That's not good. Flash fire. Oh dear. From a partial pin on the main belt. Weird. Anyway, yeah, here. Their Y turret went boom. Or I guess if they were German naming, that would be Dora, I think. Anyway, that's what I would call the Y turret. Oh, that's not good. 2 ships down in short succession. Kearsarge currently taking the brunt of things. See if we can come across their stern. What's their flash fire chance? Oh, bugger me. It must be significant because that's another one losing Y turret. There it is. That is not where your Y turret should be. Oops. Okay, so definitely a problem with these German ships. Let's have a look, see if we can work it out. Again, it was a main belt pen. It must just be a main belt pen going into their magazine. Super heavy dunite. Increased ammo. That's the problem. That's the problem. So they have really big shells. They've got loads of them. And they're full of dunite. Well, I guess the 4th of July has come early. Is that a Y turret again? No, that was Z turret. Good grief, look at that. 3 of them gone to flash fires. Well, the Kurfürst here is still afloat, but not for long. There we go. As fire engulfs the ship. Bloody hell. Absolutely outstanding work from the Americans here. Yeah, German space program, indeed. I mean, they are taking a lot of hits, these ships. But yeah, just the amount of firepower coming in on these things. Getting completely obliterated. She starts to navigate the wrecks of her sister ships. South Dakota now trying to join the line. Big carousel. Not quite the glorious line I was hoping for, but it were. Oh my word! Let's try ×2. ×5 is a bit hectic. Accuracy by volume, indeed. Although our accuracy is actually excellent. Look at that, 74% chance to hit 9 kilometers out. Yeah, when they're taking fire on their fronts, they tend not to explode. But if they get hit kind of here, they're really vulnerable. And it's interesting because I actually obviously moved the guns back a bit. I think if I'd left that turret sitting way on the back, they would have been even more vulnerable. Like when they don't flash fire, they're pretty tough. The Fritjof that does now go down, but she did take 259 hits to sink. But yeah, if you go to flash fire, that is, and you go down in 1, it's not so good, is it? What kind of shells are they using actually? I should check that. Semi-ballistic AP. Oh, that's why they're having such trouble. And nose-fused HE. So yeah, they've gone for really soft shells, which, as you can see, are just kind of not doing very much most of the time. Whereas I went for super, super punchy shells. Bayern. Thinking maybe about discretion being the better part of valor, but look at that concentration there. Jeez. Do they have? I don't think they have auto loaders. Semi-automatic. Same as us. Yeah, Utah taking a little bit of damage now. Mostly from partials, I think. Yeah. Only 3 pens on it. So it's just dents and fires. Look at that. Look at all those hits Utah is just absorbing. She has got damage to her steering gear, though. So she's swapping out lead ship duties for the Illinois, who is fresh as a daisy. Barely any damage on her at all. Fucking hell. Yeah, there you go. See the destroyed main gun? Which one was it? Oh, this time it was a turret. Oh dear. All the turrets going pop. Is that the turret armor? No, they've got okay armor on the turrets. But I think, yeah, if we get a shot into their turret or into their magazines, it doesn't end well. Look at that, though. Just absolute nonsense. Sailing that close together. Because if we don't hit the Mecklenburg, we'll probably hit the Beowulf. Mecklenburg struggling now. Few more decent hits and she's done for. How's Illinois getting on? Absolutely fine. This is a slaughter. Absolute slaughter. Actually, I didn't check. There we go, never mind. That was Z turret going boom. Their ships cost $372.5 million. Ours, $288. So, if this was a campaign battle, this would be catastrophic in terms of victory points. Yeah, Beowulf getting absolutely hammered. Oh, bye-bye. Yep. And then there were two. The Visselbach and the Bayern. I think they might be trying to run. So we will pursue. Yeah, because each one of these ships, of course, has 12 guns. So every time the fleet fires, 120. Oh! Oh! And an ammo deck as well. You don't see those very often. Okay, who did that? Who did that? Massachusetts. 14-inch, hit the aft belt and actually blew the magazine up. Oh my goodness. They do happen sometimes, but not often. Just poor old Bayan, who's pretty much stuck because she's in amongst the sinking wrecks of her sisters. And yeah, we're going to be in for a very bad time of it. Ammo debt on the smaller gun. You can tell which magazine it is by how much damage they take. Well, Bane's still alive. Just one ship firing. There's a set of rounds from Texas coming in. Okay, here it comes. Oh my word. Yeah, that's not gone well for you, has it, Germany? My goodness. Just look at it. It's insane, right? Yes, 10, 0. Oh dear, Germany, no, that would be horrific. Horrific. Right, let's have a look at the ship stats. Yeah, look at that damage dealt. Absolute rubbish. Partial pens, you know, 3 pens, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. So across the entire fleet, those German battleships averaged 1 penetrating hit per ship for the entire battle. That is dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. And you can see here the difference between a Mark 1 and a Mark 3 gun in the main gun accuracy. Because these ships, they had pretty good pitch, pretty good roll. They didn't have smoke interference. They had the same level of crew as us. Obviously, they have different towers. But yeah, you can see the difference here between going for those Mark 1s versus the Mark 3s. And really, their shell choice was poor. Really poor. I'll look at that in a bit of detail in a second. But look at that. Like, barely any damage. Like, yeah, the Illinois and the Utah took a little bit, but you know, they're fine. You know, that's light damage at most. Most accurate goes to the Illinois, 33%. She's excellent. And I think they get most damage as well. Yeah, they do. Illinois, 8.9 thousand damage, including 3 ammo detonations. Impressive. And Massachusetts also did very well with 4 ammo detonations, including that enormous one that completely obliterated an entire ship. But yeah, we'll just have a very quick look at the German ship. Yeah, the turrets going pop all the time. So they were armoured, 15-inch armour, plus 118%. These are not badly armoured turrets. The problem came from the combination of super heavy shells and increased ammunition, which dramatically increases your exploding chance. The flash fire chance is 7%, but in reality it was higher than that because they were also using Dunite shells, and all of this increases it. So they took a hit on the turret or here. Any hit here, because all three of these magazines kind of sit. Yeah, I'll show you here. Kind of sit here, here, and here. So any hit here, any hit kind of to this area as well, which is causing absolute massive problems for them. And yeah, they've gone for nose fused shells, which is not a good idea when you don't have a particularly punchy shell. From the Dunite. Dunite's not bad, but obviously it's a battleship fight. Yeah, they went for semi-ballistics, and they just bounced off, and didn't do anything. They chose poorly, indeed. But there you go. Just goes to show how I'd argue if they'd gone for cap ballistics, that would have been a lot. They would have done a lot more, and they still would have blown up as much, but they would have had a bit of a better chance. Anyway, really interesting fight. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.